Hey everyone, and welcome back to Bowl with Value. I'm Valerie Bercier, and this week we are at Lehigh Lanes in Lehigh Acres, Florida. They have string pins here, so I'm going to bowl an entire game and see if there are any differences between string pins and free fall. So stick around and see.
This brings up by 12. Pass it. Really good look.
All right, here we are at Lehigh Lanes in Florida. We are gonna bowl on string pins, and I have 3 balls here. I brought 3 balls with us on our vacation, not including my plastic ball, or well, the axe, because I have to leave my balls here. So I didn't want to leave that trusty plastic. So I'm gonna say a little prayer that I can make my 10 pins with my strike ball. And we'll see what happens. Maybe I won't even leave any 10 pins. I got warmed up. I'm gonna throw the Emerge Hybrid. This gave me the best look that I thought in practice. I have the Hitter Pearl and Stealth Pearl with some surface on it from before. So we'll see between those 3 balls if I have a good look. I'm gonna stand starting on 23 with my feet. Remember from the drift video that I drift left, so probably sliding 27, 26, 27, and I'm looking at 16. So here we go, first shot of the game. Woohoo! Yeah, slid 27, hit 17, strike 1. This is the first time I bowled a game on this channel, and I feel like I don't know why, because I'm supposed to review and do, ball reviews, and then I've been doing some skills and drills, but we're bowling on string pins, and there has been a lot of talk. What are the differences between free fall and string? Oh, is it? Oh. Okay. What I noticed so far is the pins just fall slightly slower. It just doesn't seem like they drop. If it kind of like gets nicked, it just seems like it falls a little slower. Like that was like a really low or really late, slow, light 4-pin mixer. Frame 3, here we go. Same alignment, 23 with my feet, sliding 27, looking 16, 17. Oh, darn. He lofted it, spun it just a little. 10 pin, here we go. Let's see. Also, I'm blowing in my hand because I'm sliding just a little too much, so I need to get a little moisture on my heel so that I can make sure that I stick the landing. Darn. That's okay. My apologies. I'll have to learn how to flatten it out a little bit more. They do hook a little bit more in the back. Anyway, I'm not going to make excuses. That's why plastic balls, in my opinion, are what we need to do. If you can throw it absolutely flat, I really think that you shouldn't have to, if you don't need to, switch your releases in between frames. Or even in between. All right, let's see if I can get that 10 out. Maybe? Oh gosh. mean, that would have been a typical leave with free fall. I don't think I would have got that 8 out anyway, maybe. But I got that into the lane and it kind of like rolled out, hitting the pins. So we'll see if I can make the 2-8. I don't need my plastic ball typically for a 2-8 conversion. I'm gonna move 5 for this. See, a similar target. And hopefully it hooks a lot. Thank goodness. If you want to know our moves for multi-pin spares, check out our one of 4 videos I think Dasha and I did. Check them out. Frame 5. Just looking at it to see, would that have been a flat 10 also on free fall? I think so. I think my ball is just kind of wiggling and going straight through the 9. I didn't quite catch that because I just saw the 6 pin kind of fall in front of the 10 and not come back and get it. There is talk about, these are the USBC certified. This is on USBC certified string mode. All right, here we go. I get to try again. Oh, finally. Not gonna miss it twice. That's a little mental tip. If I leave something and I happen to miss it, typically I leave it like, if not the next shot, then a couple shots later. I'm always like, how do I psych myself up to get this? Well, I get to try again. And it seems to put me in a good mental space to not do it again, to not miss it again. All right, so on this flat 10, I'm gonna get left, catch a little bit more oil, and hopefully it can retain a little energy. So what I'm actually gonna do is a 2-in-1. I'm gonna go to 25 with my feet. Catch a little oil. Was it enough? These are HPL lanes, so they hook a lot. They're like, the oil's like dissipating so much. I need to get it to retain oil, or retain energies in the oil, so that I can strike, get the best entry angle. Not gonna say I figured it out, but I might have figured it out. Maybe. Okay, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna switch balls or what? I'm gonna try one more shot with this ball, otherwise it's gonna be, probably have to switch, and I think I'm gonna go to the hitter pearl. Also, the ball returns with these are not, it's just a ramp. So it seems like the ball return, it takes a little bit longer. It's just gravity in the back. It sends the ball into there, and then it literally just like ramps down, and then your ball comes up. So it's not like mechanical. All right, let's see here. I'm gonna try to loft it a little bit actually. See it, see it, see it, see it. Barely enough. And by loft, I mean my like couple feet out onto the lane, not like a true, like huge loft, because a loft is just a little bit more than what you usually do. And because I lay the ball down so early, my loft is like what most people, I guess, would do normally. It worked, so let's see if I can do that again. Nope, not gonna do it. Not making this ball look very good. All right, well, good thing I get to use 2 balls in this game. And make how many? Excuse me. 3 out of 4. All right, hitter Pearl, you're up. I threw it earlier in practice and it just went a little too long. So I'm thinking in the same spot where this Emerge Hybrid is, that's where I'm gonna try to throw it. So I'm gonna get my thumb. Here we go, hitter Pearl. What do you say? You gonna work? Interesting. That was so... I actually don't even know what came off the wall. I'm guessing it was the head pin that came off the wall and kind of like tripped the 4 late. That was weird to me. But again, this is the competition certified mode. The open play mode, I think the strings don't come out as far. So if you try to mix them up a little bit, they get pulled back, you know, quicker, which can cause a little bit more pin reaction because of the strings. So that's open play. Stay tuned. I'm gonna play a game on those too. Maybe my squirrels will be better. Oh, and this is one thing that they will. So right now that I tangled the pins, so you can't really see it because the gate, I don't even know what they call it, is down. Oh, you can sort of see it. It's trying to mix them up. And little side note here, I did want to talk about this. When I was at Nebraska from 08 to 2012, we had string pins, and I swear it was like the only bowling center or training facility that had them. And it was nothing like this. We didn't have the thing that came down, and so we could see everything happening, and that was the only call. Like, our balls never got stuck. They never needed a mechanic. We could go fix our own strings. So there's a huge advantage to that. All right, here we go. That was a little light, so I'm actually gonna go 1 right with my feet, see if I can drive the pocket. Yay! Is that a double? Sure is. 2 more shots. Hopefully it can strike. What am I gonna shoot? 50, 30, 60, 215? Strike out for 215. Not terrible considering I opened. All right, same shot here. That was really good. Oh, got a little right. Ah, bummer. Was that 204? If I make it. Shot 200. So this is on competition mode. So stay tuned. I'm gonna pull another game on the open play maybe I'll carry a couple more of those 10s on the open play. So that was pretty challenging. And I did notice that. I really did notice that at Nebraska. We left a lot of corner pins. Just a ton, like a ton of 10 pins when I was there. All right. Last one. Oh dear. Hook, hook, hook. I suppose that's the only advantage of reactive. As if it looks like it's gonna go straight in the gutter, it hooks a little. Anyway, that's it. There you have it. Oh, I even got a little flag up there for 200. That was it. USBC certified string pins. Barely shot 200. With a lot of 10 pins with 2 different balls. Felt like it had to be perfect. Was it the ball reaction? Was it the fact that I was bowling on string pins? I want to say it was both. So yeah, stay tuned next week. I'm going to bowl an entire game on the open play, potentially more forgiving option on the string pins. So that's it. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe and leave us a comment. Let us know if there's anything you'd like to see compared, reviewed, discussed on the channel, because we do this every week. And with that, we'll see you next week. Feels very good.